Hey everybody, Jay Honcho with you. Gonna be casting another great game of StarCraft 2. As I'm mousing over the little one, I'm gonna tell you that this game is actually from the 17173 StarCraft 2 World Championships, played some time ago. And he is going to be playing Terran, and at this point I'm not sure if he's strictly Terran as he is now, or if he was still going random. Hopefully that question will be answered. It is going to be a TVT on Desert Oasis. He is going to be playing PJ. I don't know too much about PJ, only that he is a Chinese pro gamer, part of a team that I couldn't get much information on. So we'll see exactly what goes on in this game. It was pretty highly recommended. I did download it from GhostSuitGamers.net, I think, or GhostSuitGamers.com or something like that. The little one and PJ both putting down some supply depots. PJ at the choke, so maybe the little one is actually going random at this point. I'm not sure. So we'll see exactly what both of them will do as the game develops. Desert Oasis, of course, is kind of hated, sort of like Incineration Zone. Little one spamming a little bit, going back and forth, and also putting down his barracks. But the main reason, Ni Hao, little one doesn't speak Chinese, I don't believe, so it looks like this was added in post game or something, I'm not sure. But Desert Oasis is known for a very, very long rush distance, but fairly short by air and by Reaper, and maybe by Blink Stalker and Colossus. But pretty hated map, but produces some of the best games. So little one finishing his gas up, PJ finishing his gas up maybe a split second later. Both players pretty much doing the exact same thing from production to units. It's as close as you can get to each other. But looks like PJ did kind of eke out a scout on the little one, but is moving away. So maybe he is random. Again, oops, I hit back. I meant to hit that button to look at his vision, just to see that he is Terran and he's not doing anything funky. But again, I'm not sure. And look at these crazy hotkeys. Both players are getting an orbital command at this point. Little one slightly ahead in worker count, just a hair, a fraction. He did get his orbital command up maybe 5 to 10 seconds faster, so woohoo, micromanagement is the name of the game for most of the game anyway. You still have to be able to outproduce your opponent. And the little one doing something very, very smart. He's going to be using his barracks as a scout as he puts up his factory in his main base and gets his second gas. PJ, though, has already had his second gas and is also going to follow suit with a factory, but he's not going to be he's not going to be using this as a scout to save scans. Instead, he's going to be producing Marines. It looks like he's got 2 out already. Unit-wise, he does have double the Marines that the little one has, but he also will have to waste some money on scouting, either with SCVs or with scans, which are basically worth 270 minerals, of course, since the Mule does gather that much on top of SCVs. So it gives the Terran a great economic powerhouse advantage over other races, especially notably the Zerg. But again, you know, mules are temporary. So the little one does come over to see the starport, and he is getting an armory. Okay. And if he puts down there's a starport, so we're probably going to see some Thor ships. And this SCV is kind of just hanging out in the back, making sure that the little one doesn't expand like he is wont to do. Tech lab going up for the Thor, of course. This barracks is still floating around all over the place. And we see this, here's the swap, so we're probably going to see Banshee's PJ. Although, unit-wise, Harvester count, I mean, it's only widening. So at this point, I think PJ is forgetting to make some... What do we have going on over here? Oh, the Hellions shooting up the... They were shooting up the cliff. That's pretty impressive. And the little one is going to be moving out with his barracks again, just to see, well, did that starport move? And it did. And this Hellion is going to do a little harass, finding that, of course, the Terran has blockaded his entrance. Now this SCV coming back for another scout, seeing exactly what's going on, so I'm pretty sure PJ has a great idea about what is going to happen at this point. He's just kind of sticking around in there just to be sure. This Hellion not doing too much, just scoping out the area while this barracks gets chased away up top. What I find interesting about the way the little one builds is he likes to put his supply depots right where the SCVs can get back to mining pretty quickly, which makes for first Thor ship going out. But it makes for an interesting dynamic that we might see with Banshees coming in. Unless he puts missile turrets in the back there, there's not a lot going to happen there. So the barracks is getting chased off again. It's not quite in the red. This Banshee is going to come and harass. I don't believe it has cloak yet. We'll keep an eye on to see exactly what happens with it while we watch this Thor just clean house. Switching over to the units lost, we're seeing massive damage occur for the Pink Terran player. And I'm not sure, but did he lose the medevac? I think he might have. It looks like this Thor has nowhere to go, just trying to get as many SCVs as possible. The Banshee did get chased off, it looks like, yes, by that Viking there. But this Viking getting the kill on the medevac, moving it away, and this barracks is still floating around. It's incredible. He doesn't have another one. He's got that lone Marine from the beginning of the game, and he's just pumping out Happy Thor after Happy Thor. Vikings to combat the Vikings and Banshees. And here comes those Banshees yet again. And cloak is up. Does the little one have enough energy? No, he does not. So with this missile turret being prepared by 18 SCVs, I don't think it has any fear, but neither, of course, does the Red Terran and the little one have a chance to kill these Banshees while they just pick up